The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Washington now brings this out. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Taking it right down Broadway. Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 82 yards. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Locke going to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Locke looking to change the play. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Locke to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That play was all Bobby Okereke as he got there and dragged him down for the loss. Right back to Achane on second down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Locke working out of the gun. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They look to throw. It's Locke. That's complete to Slayton. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
To throw it is Locke. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger from 10 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
On first down, back to Achane. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 33, here's second down and 8. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Yeah, good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now Achane on first and 10. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they double their lead, pushing it up now to 12-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, it's Locke.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
That's caught inside the 20. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Locke. And it's caught.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, they'll throw with Locke. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This is down the field for Bellinger.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone. Throwing now is Locke. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Locke. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Gano's kick is good, and that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
Up the middle, Achane. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Achane. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 55 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come. Second and 11 now. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 34 yards. And the Dolphins will add to their fourth quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Shotgun snap to Locke. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Locke now to throw. Flushed out right. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Operating from the gun. Locke. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Locke again. Touchdown Giants. Wan'Dale Robinson. 28 yards. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Gano the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to pass. Tua. Dancing to his left. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll give this to Achane. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Third and 5. Again, it's Achane. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sanders' kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Locke. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd down. Locke gets this to Bellinger. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Locke to throw. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Now Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And incomplete on the deep ball. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's DeVito. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Slot man moves right. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And right away, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Throwing now, DeVito. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. To throw, it's DeVito. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
I'm just making the wrong reads. I'm making the wrong reads every throw almost. Every single time I make a bad throw, somebody's wide open, and I just don't throw.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Gave that last game away on interceptions just like that. Because he doesn't score.
Solid
He
return,
doesn't score
pretty good field
touchdowns.
position. They'll start at the 32.
So I fight down here. I gave him 7. I should be up 7 after I score this next one. And I'll just be tied. So we just got to keep doing what we're doing on defense. Defense is fine. And stop giving away the game on offense. Make it nice, slow. Don't have to get a whole lot of yards at once. Take what he's giving you.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Almost lost that one.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
And
right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. DeVito going to look to throw it. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Still got those 3 down linemen.
On to give, it's Tracy. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Tracy. The 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
To the air is DeVito. And from the
Picked
third
it
time
off.
here in this half, it's intercepted.
Oh my goodness.
And the Dolphins are going to have it here
Again,
at their own 9-yard line.
Oh, it was open. So he was in cover 2. First down. Right over there. Hey, it's wide open. Wide open. All right.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Defense is fine.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's 2.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now. On play action, here's Tua.
All over it. Pick him off.
Oh, hit as he throws there,
incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Kick us the ball. Defense is fine.
Offensively here early on. That's 2 drives.
Got to do better on offense.
It's 0 first
please
downs.
Go for this.
This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
Yes, this is what we want.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Okay, defense is fine.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense
just make the right.
with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive?
Stop trying to get
like
cute
got them
these formations
pinned
that don't
down,
like the line.
but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger.
And he is
I
going
just
to
didn't
go
like
down.
him.
They sack him
I had to eat this
on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's cover 3. Everybody's in coverage. Felt like it. Oh, Mabel. Okay. You flood a Mabel. That's how you beat it. Yes.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's DeVito. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
What do we call it? Position. He blocks it again. Always going to go to the house, too.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway.
So how am I supposed to contend with that? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Oh, my goodness. All right, check it off.
A great play there.
Get 7 here. Get the ball back. Get 7 here. Take the whole quarter to do it. You just got to lock up on D in the second half. Because you get the ball out. It's tough. Crazy thing about it is he blocked one in the last game. Man, I don't even know why they allow that. That should be out of the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
So that's a touchdown. So this is 14 points he has on the board. His offense has not scored. His offense has not scored 1 point.
And able to take it
He's not run
the
1 play.
And up to the 28-yard line.
Pick 6 and a block field goal. That's what we're giving up. Defense has been lights out.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. Make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw is DeVito. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Oh my goodness.
And that's gonna be incomplete.
You know why?
Good effort
he can't
there,
throw.
trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He can't throw.
That's some good closing.
That's a throw everybody else
because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man.
Like the worst the quarterback is, it's their deep throw accuracy.
3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
He really hasn't stopped me,
now back to
be quite honest. He hasn't really stopped me. I've been stopping myself.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Also, he's only sending 3. We got to run the ball here. We got to get some of those guys in coverage.
They'll hand it to Tracy. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
At least the threat of one.
Right back to Tracy. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
I got to keep running around. I'm running all the way down. I don't care.
Here's Tracy. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run. That's a positive play for the offense.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, no.
Here comes Tracy. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Touchdown!
Right it is, man.
Malik Neighbors, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This is it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over.
We might be able to make a play.
It here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Make them earn it. Don't give it to him on the 30.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Yeah, he's going to take 30.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
No, in this part. Trying to keep him.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. But he's got Smith here. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout.
That was the cue that I was talking about. I didn't get set up there.
40 ticks to go
in
this 1st half.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the 1st half.
In motion, Hill. They fake the handoff. Now Tua forced out to his left.
Pick it. Pick it off.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Tua to throw again. Throw caught by Achane. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half.
In my pocket. Go for it here, please. I'd be low. He's going to kick it. Yeah.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins.
Defense has been low still. We got a timeout in the pocket.
Kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
That ball caught by Slayton. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
We need to catch something
as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I don't have no time to spike the ball. It's got to be all the way out of bounds.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Once again, he finds Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will be brought down.
I mean, it's about
what will be the
if he'd have caught that one going out of bounds, that would have been nice. But again, I don't have the quarterback accuracy to make that throw.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Nothing happened.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Now we got to lock up and play D, which we've been doing all game.
A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30.
We got to reorder this. Yeah, that 89 ain't going to do it. Man, that pin I want to get it safe. Slot corner. There we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
In motion, Hill. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
3rd and 3. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Oh, my goodness.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
There's a counter to the left.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On the handoff, it's Achane.
That's all I know. That's all I want.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Watch the play yard. Yep.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
That's what he's been getting.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Play action. Got him.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
First throw now for the backup lock.
I didn't have these down.
It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Here's Locke to throw.
Oh, that's
And
interference.
it'll be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
So we got time.
Now Locke. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
All right, fellas, listen up.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
When he's taking away what's underneath, so that's
2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Get in here. Get up here.
Hill going to go in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
It's be over there. Oh, I
and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
I must be so close or something.
Tyreek Hill, a 6-yard touchdown run.
Yeah,
and the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
So here's what's happened in this game, or here's what happened in this game.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
He backs his guys off into just coverage. Like tons of DBs in the field.
And we will not have a return.
And these are throws that are
bring
more
this
challenging
to the 30.
because there's more guys in the field. But these top-tier quarterbacks make these throws. And Drew Lock and Tommy DeVito not making
the Giants
throws.
Offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
To throw it is Locke. That's complete to Slayton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
He's sacked back around the 28. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And I like it.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Clock now to throw. That is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 14. Clock going to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
You can get it. You still got to fight.
Gano for the extra point.
All we need defensively
it's
here
up
is what
and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
We don't need the onside because we're going to need the field position for later.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Yep. Now go down and cover it. Yep. Don't let him get outside. Yep.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Field goal, you can't have first down, can't have field position. That 5 yards makes a difference. We need to lock up on this first down. Lock up. I want to try and get in something. Yeah, let's go to this. Let's go to this.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Drag him back.
Last time out looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of
I called that
wills
time
in a
out
lot of
before
ways
that.
because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep.
Yes, sir.
And he stopped immediately there. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it.
That's not what I wanted.
The field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
He runs this, another running play.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Run the ball.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it.
I want him to do something silly.
But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
It's going to be a screen.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Achane gets it from the gun.
Try to make it.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
Well, so far this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They played so well throughout this entire game.
I got about 20 seconds, no timeouts. That's what I'm guessing. Block this
the Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Well, I could have blocked that.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Trying to throw it out.
Here's Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Back to throw is Tua.
Pick it off.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Now Tagovailoa. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
To throw is Tua. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Sanders now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Yeah, they might not be able to. I mean, as much as I like these Giants, quarterback play is just not. It's not there like I need it.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. So that last touchdown sealed it there, partner, and then the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to knock the final seconds off and send everyone home.
Yeah, it's awfully nice when you're kicking off late,
Rough one.
knowing that even if you give up a big return or a touchdown, it doesn't matter, right? You mentioned the word formality. Good job by them putting themselves in that situation where kicking off did not matter.
This is like the first drive. This is what I wanted to throw to. He just missed him. I think that was a touchdown, yeah. That was almost only points until he blocked my field goal. He finally got in down there. First half wasn't even bad, really. We held up. This is an interception here. That's where the game got pretty much gave it to him. Got the ball right there. I gotta blame the quarterback play on these. So that throw is there. You got all this real estate. You got all this over here. He doesn't get it there.